Hi guys, I hope you're well. On today's video, I'll be sharing with you how you can make a yummy yet very simple matoke stew at home. Matoke is one of Kenya's most beloved meals, so let's get to it. I have some boiled mutton, and to that I'm going to add a little amount of cooking oil, then adding onions, and after that I'm just going to give this a very good stir, ensuring that the onions cook. And guys, like you can see, I like to use a lot of onions for my stews. You can utilize this step if you like your food to be tasty. So next, go ahead and add crushed garlic, and then you're going to give this a good stir and allow the garlic to cook. Remember, garlic cooks very fast, so do not leave it for so long. And after the garlic is cooked, like you see here, go ahead and add blended tomatoes. I just used 4 blended tomatoes. Give that a good stir and then covered and let the tomatoes to cook. And look at that, the tomatoes are already cooked, like you see here. Give a good stir. At this point is where you can add your spices, your seasoning, and all that. I added a Royco chili mix that I had added into water into, and then added capsicum, carrot, and some dania, and then just give that a very good stir to allow the veggies to cook. And I covered that for some few minutes, and then after that I just went ahead to add my potatoes and my matoke. And matoke is green bananas. My green bananas, like you can see, just cleaned them and then I just added them into the mix. If you like to use your green bananas plain, you can do that, but I like to add some potatoes just for my children because they like it like that. So just go ahead and mix, taste for seasoning, and then add enough water and cover and allow this to simmer for 5 minutes until the potatoes and the bananas are cooked. So you can add as much water or as little water depending on what you're looking for and depending on the number of people that you are cooking for. This was enough for me. So just go ahead, stir, and then cover it and allow it to cook. I decided to add more water because I wanted to have some soup, as I was going to have this with chapati, like you will see later. And here I was just tasting the meat to make sure that it was perfectly seasoned, and just look at that, the stew is ready guys. So easy to do, and like you can see, I have my chapatis on the side.